Summer is winding down, so you might be planning one last getaway to get in with your family, squeak it in. Well, over half of us travel with our dogs in the car, so it's important that we take the right steps to keep them happy and healthy as well. Here now with tips on keeping your dog safe on your trip is co-founder and CEO of Best Friends Animal Society, that's Gregory. Also site editor of Autotrader.com, Brian Moody with us. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, good to be here.
And before we continue, I have to ask, who's the little one in your hands?
Her name is Bailey.
Bailey is
she's a real cutie.
Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She just gave the camera a little wink too. Very cute. Obviously, I mean, if we're going to be hitting the road with Bailey or our dog, we got to prepare our car rather, for a long ride, short ride with our dogs. How's the best way to do that?
Well, it's important to prepare the dog for a ride as well and make sure that the dog's been for a walk, has done his business or her business, and has had some food and water. And also, when you get into the car, make sure you've got adequate supplies that you need for the trip. Water, of course, and also any medication that may be needed, some toys, that kind of thing to entertain the dog if necessary.
Question. Is there a type of vehicle that's best for pet owners?
Well, you know, it's important to consider the kind of car that you're going to get when you consider getting a new or used car, or a new car to you. Just like you would consider your kids or your hobbies, you should consider your pet the same way. So we like cars like, for example, there's this minivan behind us. This is a Kia Sedona that has big opening doors on the side and a big hatchback door in the back, because that means the floor is a little bit lower, it's easier to get in and out of, and when you have a carrier, for example, on that trip, it's easier to load those things in and out. So we like those types of cars. Also, we like the Jeep Renegade, which is a small crossover SUV, can kind of go off-road and has that big hatchback door in the back and rear seats that fold down so your dog can be comfortable and safe. And we also like the Subaru Crosstrek SV, which is a small, compact, kind of an SUV, but kind of a hatchback. It's also available as a hybrid, so you're protecting the environment at the same time. So if you consider your needs and then look at the right car, we think that you'll end up with one of the cars on our list, or at least we hope that our list of pet-friendly cars is helpful.
No question. And of course, every car is not pet-friendly if you leave it parked and you leave your pet inside of the car, especially in the hot summer months. How do we get people to stop doing this?
Well, the important thing really is to make sure that everyone knows what damage heat can do, and it's a health risk. Anything over 70 degrees, and the heat can build up real quick. So make sure you take your dog with you. Always have a leash with you, so that if you stop by the side of the road, which is important to do on a trip too, that give the dog some exercise, put him on a leash. You'll be around cars, you'll be around a freeway or something. Make sure that you've got a leash and you can walk the dog too when you're doing that.
Of course, and make sure the dog is well hydrated as well. When we're in the car with the dog, because I think everyone at this point, we're buckling our seatbelts. There's really no seatbelt for dogs though. How do we make sure they're safe while we're on the road?
Well, you know, actually that's not entirely true. With a small dog like this, you need to use a carrier and put the dog in a carrier, restrain the carrier so that it doesn't fly around the car. And also, if it's a large dog, which won't fit in a carrier, she's wriggling. If it is a large dog, you can get a special harness, which then will clip on a short leash into the seatbelt and restrain the dog from moving around the car too much. Enable the dog to lie down, but it won't fly around.
Seems very smart.
Really important not to have them in the front as well.
No question. We do have to let you go, but congratulations on adopting Bailey. It seems like we've made a match.
It looks like it's going to stick, I think.
It's great having you. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
All right, next time you buckle up, make sure our furry friends are safe and comfy. You want more information, just head to that website on your screen. There's a seatbelt for dogs. I never knew.